Hi, I'm Colton Tykerobe with Porsche Center Calgary, and I'm going to talk to you today about one of our in-stock 2019 Cayennes. This one here, as you can see, is in the new Biscay Blue Metallic, which is a really cool color and a new one. It's the first year for it, the first vehicle for it, and it's the one that Porsche's used in a lot of their marketing for the car. To be honest, at first I wasn't quite sure if I liked it or not. The more I see it, the more I like it. It's a really unique color and quite different from any of the other blues that we've had before. Inside as well, another new interior option. This one has the slate gray interior. Last year you could do a gray interior as well, but it was called agate gray, and to a lot of people's eyes it looked brown really rather than gray. This is a little bit brighter, very much a true gray interior. So nice combination. The gray definitely works well with the Biscay Blue out here. And we optioned this one a little bit differently than some of our other ones. You may have seen in some of our other videos, most of them have the Premium Package Plus. This one we didn't go with that. We went with just the Premium Package to make it a little bit more cost effective. You don't lose much in doing that. Basically just the matrix LEDs and the 4-zone climate control. Everything else from the Premium Plus is still here, and I'll go over some of that. So what you get with that package are things like the 14-way seats that we have in pretty much all of our Cayennes, and that gives you the 4-way lumbar support as well as the thigh extension if you want a little bit more support for your legs. And then the memory is part of that as well, so you have driver and passenger position memory built in there too. In addition to that, you get the Bose audio, which is a pretty meaningful upgrade. That's in the premium package, so that's here. As well, you have the panoramic sunroof, which pretty well everybody wants, so of course we put that in this car also. In addition to that, you have comfort access. So just touching the door handle will unlock it, and then there's a little kind of groove on the door handle here. Touching that will lock the door, and then new for 19, you can now kick to open and close the tailgate, which we couldn't do before. That's a pretty big ticket item. Another one that we have in here is the auto dimming mirrors, so your rear view as well as the two side view mirrors, they'll dim so you don't have the headlights from behind shining back at you. And then finally the headlights. You get the what Porsche calls PDLS, and it gives you the headlights that'll turn with the steering wheel. They'll look further down the road as you speed up and all that kind of stuff. One of the reasons we didn't bother with the Premium Plus, as I mentioned, you get those matrix headlights, which are nice, but already is standard now for 19. You have LED headlights on the Cayenne. Last year you had to kind of upgrade twice to get there. Now that's standard, so we've added the PDLS with this package but haven't bothered going all the way to the matrix. So that's kind of what's in that premium package, and then we ticked another few boxes in addition to that. So notice the roof rails, as I mentioned all the time, you can't add those after, so we put them on most of the cars just to kind of, you know, if you change your mind, even if you didn't think you needed them, they're there. Or if the next guy's looking and really, you know, wants to buy your car but needs the roof rails, they're there. You don't have to worry about it. So we tend to put that on most of the cars. We also put the towing package on this one, which is a fairly inexpensive option, just a few $100s, and the car is actually quite capable that way. It'll tow up to 7,700 pounds. Not everybody does. You might just use it for a bike rack or something, but again, it's there should the need arise. And then, of course, always the front seats are heated, so that's here, but we did add seat ventilation up front and seat heating into the back seat, because again, most people want it, so we tick those as kind of a single option rather than as part of the package. And then up front, you'll notice there's an extra kind of big sensor in the center. We added the adaptive cruise control. Regular cruise is standard, but this one has the adaptive, so you can set your following distance from the car in front. If it brakes, this car will brake for you automatically and kind of maintain that set distance, which is pretty nice on the longer drives for sure. And then lastly, a feature that I really like is the surround view camera. So all Cayennes will have a rear view camera and sensors front and rear, but here we upgraded to the full kind of 360 view. So you get a camera underneath each side mirror and one on the front, so you can look either top down, see all the way around the car, or you can pick and choose if you want to look straight down the side so you don't rub your wheels, or a wide angle front or rear view if you're pulling out of a space and you can't quite see around the corner. The surround view camera gives you the option to have kind of that wider lens so you can see what's going on over there, which again I find super helpful and is a really cool feature. So nice car, really interesting color combination, and that's a little bit about kind of how we've spec'd this one, what makes it unique. But there's a lot to know about the 2019 Cayenne in general, as it is all new. There's lots of cool stuff that's changed since last year. So please pay us a visit, let us explain some more of that stuff, and thanks so much for watching.